Can we hear? I can't hear anything. Can we hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you. I
Oh,
connected
okay.
for it to stream on my Instagram, and for it to stream, I was thinking it would be able to go straight automatically. It wasn't. I've tried the
Oh,
going live thing. Mm. I thought it would be streaming on Instagram. I don't think it is. So I'm trying to ensure that. I was meant to connect the streaming before we go live on on Facebook and all of that. Now I don't even know if it is possible to connect. I need to check if we are live. I don't think so. We're live on Facebook and YouTube, but we're not live on Instagram. I was trying to be sure that we are live, but apparently we are not. So let me quickly sort that out.
okay, man.
Yeah. So, awesome. We are live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's today's day? Is it day 10, day 11, day which one are we?
Today is day
I
12.
really, day 12. I really wanted to make sure that Instagram works this time so that people can see my co-host, because what has been happening is they've been hearing the voice of my co-host and they did not get to see
Okay.
my co-host. So I wanted a scenario where people get to see my co-host. So this works. Am I hearing the voice of my baby? Is that my baby's voice?
Yes, it's the one. It's his voice.
I miss
He
my
wants to
baby.
join me like.
All of us have missed our baby. Oh. We're all missing our baby. I beg. This our maturity is maturing too fast. All right, so it's good evening. It's day 12. We've been streaming for a few minutes on YouTube as well as Facebook, but we just connected on Instagram. And for the first time since day 1, day 12, you finally get to see my co-host, someone I'll be having conversation with. Today's topic is automating your finance, paying yourself first. And actually, there's no better person to discuss this apart from Sandra, because like Sandra is the guru of automating her finance. Let me take your flowers as a guru, because sometimes we look at it that I'm not a guru because I'm not automating billions of naira. No. When you automate 100,000, when you automate 20,000, when you automate 50,000, it is your recipe to automate billions of naira. If you are not able to effectively automate little, you cannot automate a whole lot. That's the reality. So if you are just joining, today is day 12. It's 25 days, both. We've been giving it to ourselves in real time to help us understand the cocoa of investment, how to go about it right, finishing 2026 strong. That's our goal. So we're streaming on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. I'm so happy that we got our Instagram right this time, because like usually I'm able to look down on one device and look up on another device and be saying, can you hear Sandra's voice? That is Sandra talking. Let me be interpreting all of those things and speaking different languages. But right now we have um ability for you to see on Instagram real time that Sandra, oh, I'm looking so fine. Oh my God. I kept my makeup since
You don't
morning.
need
I said,
to.
I'm not going to
Yes, you're
clean this
looking
makeup.
very
This makeup
beautiful.
is so fine. Sandra, please adjust your wig. Your slay has to be
Hey,
on
I
point. You
just
cannot
got
be
that.
talking about automatic finance. The truth is, people that really understand finance, that really understand finance, they are not looking glam like that. Those of us that are looking glam is because we want to come and show off for you on social media space. But ideally, our focus is 100% on the truth of finance. And if you really want to do finance right, you don't have time to play games. You don't have time to waste time. You're focused on money management, money multiplication, and making more money. So it's make more money, manage it, and multiply it. That's the way our mindset
Yeah.
works. Anyway, automating your finance is our topic for today. If it is something you're not familiar with, welcome, because at the end of the day, that's what we're here for. We're here to make complicated things simple. Anything that seems complicated in the finance world, we're simplifying it over the 25 days. And we've really been committed and showing up on this matter. You should say thank you to us, sponsored by Rep 360, of course. And let me know your name and where you're watching from. It's always nice to know who is talking to us part time. Josephine, please remember to share the link in the community. You always forget Club 360 and Game of Money. Josephine. Game of Money community is part of our community. So let's get them on board as well. All right. So here we are. Uh, here we are. Our having a conversation around automating your finances. Sandra, what was the first time you ever automated your finance? What was your simplest financial automation?
My simplest financial automation was on piggy vests. I
When
after
was
so
that?
many
Which year?
so 2022, I think 2022, because
Okay, okay, okay.
saved I've always saved, or I've always been saving, but say automating the saving what became
Mm-hmm.
official. And how I even started was just because I wanted to start doing skincare. You remember how my skin used to be then? Oh God, they've been through a lot.
We thank
So
God for your skin.
the goal
Hallelujah.
was that every month I was going to be deducting something from my salary aside from
Okay,
savings, to be
okay.
saving towards buying skincare. I know how
Mm.
skincare can be expensive. So I was
Yeah.
like, okay, every month, at least on the first of every month, so and so amount, I think it was 2,000 or 5,000 naira, that I was going to be that was going to be automated when it comes to automated savings. So I did that auto save every month. I would get a debit alert. Then when my card has issues, you would see, oh, or there's no money in the account. There's that. Oh, sorry, this auto save couldn't work. Then I open the app and quickly go and save up something. And before you know it, I don't think I actually ever withdrew that money for skincare at the end of the day.
Oh,
I was talking with Charity yesterday, and she was like, and I was like, it's looking like I'll go and break my piggy vest savings. And she was like, how much do you have there? And I said, I have a particular sum of amount, and I've saved for like almost 3 years, for 5,000 naira, just keeping it for 5,000 naira every month, and I've actually never touched it. Going back there to see the funds, and I'm like, okay, at least in a month, I see like almost 3K interest on the yes, every month on that particular small 5,000 naira that I've been keeping in piggy vest. So for me, I use piggy vest. Then mutual, what's that thing that
money
Mr. No, the
money
mutual,
market.
is it mutual fund?
Mutual
No,
funds
no,
is money
where is the money?
market.
No, there's that one that you introduced me to through Michael, the five
Eh,
year saving.
okay. That is
Yes,
still is
yes,
that
that.
Michael works with mutual insurance, mutual
Okay.
benefits. So it's still
Hey, yes,
mutual.
yes,
Everything is
yes,
mutual, sha.
yes. So there's that one too, automated every month. a particular sum of money is
See, when
going
I
there.
say
So
Sandra is the
this
queen
is
of
like,
automated savings, it might be small, but Sandra is consistent, and that's one of the things I love about this this program. It is relevant to people that have big money, and it's also useful
yeah,
to those that have small money. You cannot say your money is so small if you can that you cannot take out 5,000 or 2,000 naira consistently. So you have that one as well, the
yeah,
mutual benefit.
yes, and
Mm.
other savings. The money shall just goes everywhere, sha. Well, so I fixed it on the day that I'm sure that okay, this account is going to be funded. For as for me, it's first of every month. First of no, some are first of every month, every new month. Then some like I think the mutual fund is like 28th or 29th of every month. The money is going.
You
So
staggered it.
why did I start automating? Why did I start automating? I would say, oh, I will do it. I will do it. Before you know, I would have spent the money. I would have forgotten that I want to set aside a particular sum of money. But when it comes to discipline, I know that that auto save, whether you like it or not, the money is going to leave the
Go.
account.
Mm.
So there's nothing like, oh, I'm going to save later. So the savings always come first. In short, before I
Mm.
even do anything, the savings and all the deductions. And
Mm.
another thing that has helped me also is once we have different accounts. I think it was Josephine today during the daily reload. She was counting almost like 10 accounts that she had. I also fall in that like different accounts, but this is a particular this one is the salary account, the main account. Then I actually once salary comes in, I deduct a particular sum and put it into the account that I know that I have access into. So more my spending, my transportation goes to another account where I have easy access, but there's a particular one that has the automated saving. That's where all the savings are deducted from. But the other ones, the other account is for literally spending all those small spending, miscellaneous
Mm.
transportation and all of that feeding. Yes, that's what I do.
All right. So please don't forget to let us know your name and where you're watching from. Thank you, Collins from Port Harcourt. Every one of you, Midday White. Thank you all for joining. Drop your name, drop where you're watching from so we can connect with you more personally across all the platforms where you are. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on page notification. We do this 8 p.m. every day. So my own story. Let me get very my first automated savings um was 13 years ago. Like actually not 13 years ago. It was when I opened my GT Assurance. GT Assurance later became Mansard, but it was first GT Assurance. And that GT Assurance was set up by my mom. And this was before I got married. So definitely I'm saying like 20 years ago, 20 years ago, I started automating 5,000 naira every month. And I was consistent up until I got married. And I was able to collect cash during my wedding. I was able to go and withdraw during my wedding. I had savings. My dad was like, "Oh, you're not going to get married. I'm not going to approve of your wedding. I don't have money for a wedding." I was like, "Hold up. Thank
I
you.
have the
I
money.
have money. I have money. I have savings. More, all right, I'm good. Not in any way to disparage or disrespect them, but it was like, I'm prepared. I'm not going to be a liability to you because I want to get married, and I'm not going to be a liability to my husband because I want to get married. I have savings. I've been saving consistently, and my mom was aware I was saving. And my mom offered me then that I should invest that money into real estate, and I didn't. I blew the money to go and do wedding. If I had bought real estate then, because then it was Agbara she was asking me to buy. Only God knows how much Agbara will be worth now. I don't regret spending the money on wedding then, but it's just that I wish I had put some into real estate investment at that point in time. I've always understood the power of automating my finance. I've always understood because I had a GT bank and then my savings were with GT Assurance. So it was just easy to automate my GT Bank account to put 5K in GT Assurance. And this was long before I got married. Then 13 years ago, I started working in TVC. Amurayo introduced me to Michael. Michael works with Mutual Benefit. I'm a very loyal person. It was Murayo that introduced me that she was doing something. And once you show me the way, the biggest mistake you can make is to tell me what is working for you. I will do it more than you. No. If I ask you, show me the way, you will be asking me after 1 year to lecture you, and I'll remind you, it is you that showed me the way. But when you show me the way, I will follow the way past you that showed me the way. That's the way I am with everything. Even with skincare, with makeup, with hair. I said, BC was seeing me today. She was like, is it not our wig? I say, yes. She said, but this is our wig. You did not do it front. I said, I've done it frontal now. You have shown me frontal. Now, I am frontaling everything. I will do frontal past you, sir. Just the way I do everything extra. I go the extra mile. And it's a good thing. I take it as a blessing because I was talking to one of my mentors and I was asking him to tell me the real deal. I was like, sir, don't sugarcoat it. Don't try, because my mentor is always very considerate. He doesn't want to seem like he's forcing you to do something. So even if he knows what you are doing is wrong, he will just suggest to you, do the right thing. No, you know the way God will say, I've set before you life and death. Choose life. He will not even tell you choose life. He will just tell you, it's life and death. If you like, go and choose death. He will not say anything more than that. So I was telling him, I say, sir, don't be like this. Tell me. Don't let me choose death unconsciously. Don't let me go the wrong way. Tell me. He now said, don't worry, TMO. I have, based on the years we spent together, I know you will always listen to me. So I will tell you what I will do in the same situation. I won't just give you my usual, I don't want quarrel, I don't want difficulty advice. I will tell you what I will do. And I'm truly grateful for it. But the only reason he can decide to tell me is because I've displayed a level of, how will I put it? A level of consistency in following his advice. If he shows me the way, I will do it immediately. We were having conversation. This conference, but have you not done? Don't you think conference will be good? You like teaching? You should build your own platform and do your own conference. I now showed him my book that I had written, Game of Money, there the year before. It was like, just do it. I came back to the office that day. Everybody in the office will be wondering what's going on. I was just shouting, oh yeah, we're doing conference. We're doing conference. People don't know that I'm going to go and collect. So many things like that. If you show me the way I do it, back to the original story, gist. I like gist. See the way I've carried the gist away from where we are coming from. And I remember where we are coming from. Murayo introduced me to Michael. Michael works in Mutual Benefit and he's been working in Mutual Benefit for the past 13 years. Many people approach me now that I should come and use their insurance company. I'm like, I'm a loyal somebody. I've used Mutual Benefits. They've not disappointed me. I'm good with them. I'm not trying different companies when it comes to insurance, except for health insurance. So I've done Mutual Benefits consistently for the past 13 years. My kids are 14. I started when they were 13. And when I was doing it that time, I was collecting every year and I blew the entire money traveling. Then they stopped doing every year savings that you can collect it. They started doing 5-year savings. And since the started 5 years, I've just been rolling it over and I've been consistent, automated. Every month, the money just goes. The money just goes. The money just goes straight to the necessary account. And I know that it is growing and stacking up there. I also automated automating financing is not about investment alone. Automating finance has to do with more than your investment being automated. You can automate your tithe. Because some of you don't remember to give to God what belongs to God. You know yourself. You don't give unto God what belongs to God. You are chopping everything because you didn't automate it. So automating your tithe is also a very big deal. And I strongly believe that it's a good thing to do. I do it. I don't even know where my tithe goes. I automate my tithe. I automate my my contributions. So I'm a partner with Funke Felix Adejumo Foundation. And I started that partnership journey this year, January, after I attended Leading Ladies. So we have this Bishop Funke Felix Adejumo does annual Leading Ladies conference. She does every January. And January this year, she launched or relaunched Funke Felix Adejumo Foundation, spoke about what she wanted to do, the amazing things she wanted to do. And I told myself, this thing is good. I'm going to commit to it. And she asked us to pledge. Now, I made that pledge there. I knew if I did not automate this payment, I will forget. Because in that moment, the pledge was shocking me. But after that time, I will remember all my expenses and start reconsidering it. So the moment I came back home from Akure, I automated that pledge that every month, whether I think of it or not, the money will go. Sometimes I don't even remember when the money has gone. I get a message from her, and Bishop Funke, whenever she gets alerts from everybody that is a member of the foundation, she sends a message to all of us. She sends us prayer every month. So it's when I see her prayer, I'll be like, oh, the money has gone. Okay, amen. That's just how I know. So I automate those things as well. Sandra, what other things have you automated before I continue?
So what other things have I automated? Immediately you mentioned the giving part. I automated a particular sum to be sent to my mother every month. So family family support. There's that particular, even while when my sister was still in school, there's a particular amount too that goes to her. Is also when she sends me message that, oh, thank you so much. I'm like, okay, the money has gone. Because actually sometimes I don't even get the alert until later. So yes, my savings, investments, um, family support, gifts, yeah, those are what I have automated. So those are things that examples of things that I've
I've
automated for
automated
now.
with family support too. I automated my family support because what happened, I automated family support. Last year, I automated my maid. This year, I haven't because I've changed my maid a lot this year. So I did not automate anybody because even, let me not say everything, but anything can still happen. So I did not automate anything for this year regarding my maid, but I automated my parents. My parents is on, they are on recurrent because what happened was earlier on, I discovered that sometimes I will forget, and my mom will not call me that. No, even my mom will even call. My mom will not even call. It's my dad that will call me to say, what happened? Oh, there's no money for gas, money for fuel. You have not sent my money for the month. I say, oh, sorry, I will do it. And when I changed my bank, Sandra knows I used to use Access for my salary account. Then I changed from Access to Zenith. It affected my automation. So I had to now reintegrate my automation into Zenith. It took a while. There were like 2 months when my lesson teacher was calling me. She'd be like, Ma, you have not paid lesson teacher, Yoruba teacher, you have not paid Yoruba lesson. This one, this one. So after that, about 2 months of those delays, I had to automate on the Zenith Bank platform as well. Automating all my expenses means that the core financial responsibilities I carry get sorted within first, second, third of the month. And I put my own first, second, third of the month, not in the end of the month. I put first, second, third. So in most cases, by the 5th of the month, then I know how much is left in my account. What I have by the 5th, what I have by the 5th is my money. The remaining is not my money. So I don't even look at my account at all until the 5th. It is when it is the 5th of the month, I know that, okay, let me check how much I have. What flex can I flex? I also automate my savings, my investment. My bulk investment is not automated. I've been more consistent with for commission. When I have commission, I pay it into RiseVest. When I have my other, like from my salary, I do Cowrywise. So I always try, since I started doing Cowrywise this year, every month I've been consistent with my Cowrywise investment. But before then, I told myself I'll be consistent with RiseVest. It is after I have done all of this, I can now say, oh, that dress is entering my eye. Oh, that gold is entering my eye. Oh, that wig is entering my eye. It is not entering my eye until I have sorted out my automated payments. Now, I have Tola Petals. Tola Petals said this is the first time she's joining us. She said, good evening. Today is my first time joining this platform. Welcome, Tola. She said, I have been saving money automatically and it's been very helpful. I authorized £200 to my Plum account. Fantastic. She said, I also have PiggyVest back home in Nigeria. I'm reaching out from UK. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. Florence says, it's my first time. Tala was saying, thank God for divine provision. So don't forget to share the link to this video with friends and family. I would love to read your comments as well. It's a bit challenging to read the comments the way it is. How do we automate? Ooh, very good question. Sandra, let me hear how you do your own automation.
Okay. I think it's different for each platform. If you use your banking app, there is a particular my automation is on my Zenith Bank, and it will ask when you make a payment, it will ask you, is this a recurring? Do you want to make it a recurring debit? Do you want to make it a recurring payment? Then I click on yes and just tag it and put the amount, and I set the date. I set the date, I think, for Zenith,
I say
but for
monthly.
PiggyVest, yes, monthly. For PiggyVest, you can set the date, the time. I put 4 a.m. so that when I wake up, I see the time. So you for every app, I believe for every app, there's if you are able to navigate, you will see a place that says automate. For PiggyVest, it says
Mm,
auto save. Auto save.
mm,
Yeah, for PiggyVest says, I can't remember what RiceVest says, but anything auto, just go there. For Zenith Bank, I know they will ask, is it a recurring payment? And you say yes. You say yes. How
mm.
you can even set it? I think when I did for my sister, because I knew that she was going to be out by April, so I did from January to April. So after April, there was no more no more money. Any other money that she gets is okay for my free will that I will do automatically. So with your apps, with your banking apps, don't sleep on banking apps. And I know I think in banks there's something called standing order. If you can go to the bank physically and give a standing order that so and so amount should be debited from my account
Yeah.
and sent to
So
this account.
before the advent of apps, that was what I used to do.
Mm,
I went to the bank, filled the form, and made standing order on multiple accounts so that my journey was just once and then it was just automatic. But right now, with the advent of technology, it has become much easier. So if you're someone that does not know how to automate, it differs from bank to bank depending on your mobile app. Check on your mobile app that you want to automate. Just keep scrolling. And when you do a transaction, it might pop up to repeat the transaction, and that's the way you automate it on that platform. For other platforms, there is a place where you see schedule payments. Then in
mm,
that place, you can schedule all your payments that you want to do consistently every month before expenses that you did not plan for take away your money. Because that tends to happen a lot. Expenses that you did not plan for will take away money that you have not automated. So you automate to ensure that unexplained expenses don't take away my cash flow.
mm,
Tola Petals was asking, what other investment can one do back at home that will give good returns? Funny enough, Rep 360 has an amazing investment vehicle right now. We were not planning to talk
coincidentally.
about it because we
Coincidentally.
don't usually do that. We have a partnership group that you can get into. Minimum is 100 square meter
Million.
for ₦1 million.
A
That's the
million.
minimum. So you need to have at least ₦1 million, but it is really, really good. It is really, really good. So if Charity is on Tola Petals, can you send me a DM? Or maybe I would also try and send you a DM directly right now and let you have the number. I'll let you have Sandra's number. You can talk to Sandra after the our live event, our live show. I'll let you have Sandra's number. Then based on Sandra's number, you can get details. If you have up to ~1 million, you should actually plug into it. That's the truth, because there's nothing that good on the market right now. And trust me, I know what is in the market because I am an investment guru. I am always jumping from checking out different, I won't say jumping, I check out different investment opportunities. And from every investment opportunity I check, I'm always looking out for, okay, what's the one to go for? Where should I go for? So I'll give you, I'm already chatting with Tola Petals, and I think I'll just give you, I think Justin's number might be easier, or Sandra's number. Let me see if I can pop it out. Well, I'll send you Sandra's number later. I just wanted to say hi. But we do have an investment vehicle that is very, oh good, girl. Oh good, very, very good. Um, So from that point, you can easily get all the necessary information. I would also ask people to understand the fact that when we talk about automating your finance, it goes beyond just about savings or paying bills. Many of us have automated paying of bills. We pay all bills. We are so responsible with paying bills that we don't have anything left over to pay ourselves. And the topic today is automating your finances. Pay yourself first. Pay yourself first. And that's because if you don't pay yourself, you will end up being a very responsible but broke adult. So what I mean by that is there's a problem many people have. The more responsible you are, the more broke you are, because you are the good girl that is taking care of everybody. And because you are taking care of everybody, you face the challenge of how do I then plan for my future? You become reliable to everybody. You become the bank account of everybody. You become the sure banker of everybody. But the sure banker of everybody also means that you don't have anything for yourself. And that is what we're watching out for. I don't want that to be your story. I don't want it to be your story that you are so good, everybody can count on you, but even you know that it's not working for you. We don't want that. We want a case where you are able to plan, you are able to create a system that protects you. You are able to create a plan for your future. So what I have done, I just quickly pinned the phone number of all our wealth advisors on the screen because I want you to be able to talk to any of our wealth advisors to guide you on what to do and how to pay yourself forward. Another thing I have gotten, pay yourself first. Another thing I've gotten from paying myself first is I fix myself into overwhelming real estate investments. I took my head into what is beyond me with real estate investment. I swallow more than I can chew regarding real estate investment. And then I will not have a choice but to be paying those things. And those things are my assets. They become my. So many of you know, I've said this over and over again. When I was buying my first house in the US, I could not afford to buy it alone. What I did was to co-invest with a group of people. And the first one we did in the co-investment, I could easily drop the 10,000. The second time we're doing it, I had just done family vacation. We went to Singapore. We paid plenty money. And I was looking at myself, TMO, you will spend this much money on family vacation and you now say you don't have money to pay for another house. Only work. I took my head inside. I didn't have the cash at the moment, but I just said I must do it. And I squeezed out the money. I produced the money. Why? Once you set up yourself for success, some people set up their finances for failure. Your finances are automated to keep you poor based on some of the things you are doing. When you are spending money instead of investing money, when you are wasteful with your money, when you are not buying assets, when your money is going into places where it is not multiplying or can come back to you with added children. I want to send my 1,000 naira on an errand and my 1,000 comes back to me as 1,200. Not that I've sent my 1,000 and my 1,000 becomes flex. My 1,000 becomes clothes. My 1,000 becomes makeup. And then I wash it off and that 1,000 is gone. So if I go and do makeup of 50,000 naira, that 50,000 naira is not an asset. That 50,000 naira is gone. It does not come back. No return on investment. Nothing. I don't like that. For me, paying myself first is to ensure that I send that 50,000 naira on errand, and when that 50,000 naira goes, it will come back to me as 52,000 naira, maybe in 2 years. Like you that you've been putting money aside and every month you're getting that 3,000 naira. In a short while, you're getting 5,000. If you're consistent, you start getting 50,000 naira every month. That's how it becomes, your interest becomes, I know people that every month they are getting 5 million naira every month. They are not doing anything. Their money is working and they are getting 5 million naira every month. For some, they bought a house, so they did shortlet, and their shortlet is giving them that much money. A duplex shortlet in Lekki can make you that much money every month. Your money is just coming because you have been managing the shortlet for you. For some people, they're getting 1 million naira every month from just fixed deposit. For some, it is from their farm. They have planted palm oil, they planted cashew. The things they've planted is now giving them money on a yearly basis. They split that money across the months. They have maybe 100,000 naira every month. You need to find a way to pay yourself first. And that comes from discipline. It comes from you making a conscious effort, not leaving it to chance. Sandra.
Okay, ma'am, thank you. I was going to ask a question before
Okay.
you started talking. So for some people that might be online, they don't earn
Mm-hmm.
salary, they don't earn, there's no constant, they don't know the particular day at which a particular amount is going to come in. Say some entrepreneurs, some people don't pay themselves yet. Then some people are based on commission. So I was going to
Mm-hmm.
ask, how do they? Because I know you've been an, not even you've been, you've always been an entrepreneur, even before TVC standard salary.
Mm-hmm.
So in such cases where, oh, it's only when you get gigs, when you get contracts, it's only when you have a job to do that your money comes in. How then do they automate? Because it's easy for, I feel like it's very easy for salary, and oh, my salary is going to come between 29th and 30th, or at worst first week of the new month, then you can automate. But for someone who um doesn't have a fixed time, a fixed date, even a fixed amount that is he or she is expecting, how do they automate their savings such that they can pay themselves first before every other expenses takes the money?
Okay. So I'll put it this way. Hmm. I think at this point in my life, it will be almost a 50-50. At a point in my life, I can tell you that I've spent 50% of my earning time collecting, not collecting salary. I've always lived off my commission or gigs when makeup job comes in, music video. But now it's almost 50-50. I've spent more time having like a regular form of salary. And even though I'm still an entrepreneur, I pay myself salary and I strive to live off my salary and commission as much as possible. So, but before I had a steady cash flow, I created automated payments via percentage. So I know that worst case scenario, every month I would do at least three jobs. When I was saving that 5,000 naira, I used to work with, I call him Brother Akin Alabi, the music video producer. And I used to do makeup for music videos. When I was doing makeup for music videos, every time we do music video makeup work, I was getting 10,000 naira. And every month, worst case scenario, I'll do 2 music videos. In some cases, every week we do at least 1 music video. There was a time that every week it was constant. No matter how bad, we'll do 1 music video in a week. So I knew that at the end of the month, I will get at least 20K. And in some cases, I'll get 40K. That way, I considered 5,000 naira to be a fair standard deduction from my account, because I could envisage worst case scenario. I would do a job. And this was the one that was recurrent. There was also the party makeup that came to my studio, that they came to Taigele in my studio, that I'm doing makeup in my studio. There were the trainings I was doing. On those ones that were not planned for, I had a percentage structure that I was always saving. I had always saved then, but I wasn't investing. I did not start investing until much later in my life. That's the truth. Most of my adult life earning money, I was not investing. And many of you are making that same mistake. It's why I'm shouting. It's looking like it's really, really paining me. It's paining me because I wish somebody was shouting on my head, coconut head that time. Maybe it will have entered if they said it enough. I did not give Sandra opportunity. I held Sandra like this. Oh yeah, go, open the account, put the money. How much are you saving? And I've done that for a few people. Right now, I'm not, our company is big. I can't do it for everybody the way I was doing it in the beginning. But in the beginning, I was dragging everybody. There are some people in my office now that I don't know if they are saving or not saving. I don't check in on Blessing like that or Mary Ben. But I know Blessing is financially disciplined. I've heard stories, so I know I don't need to really, really be checking on her like that, because she has already displayed a high level of financial discipline in how she started buying her own plot of land by herself. So for me, that already shows someone that is serious. But I used to like draw people's ears, because I know for a fact that you can make a lot of money. You can make serious money and have nothing to show for it. You can make money consistently and 5 years will go and you have nothing to show for it. You'll be saying, it's not consistent. It's not salary. I don't know what I will make this month, but 100,000 naira has passed through your account. I didn't know what I'll make this month. 200,000 naira has passed through your account. This month is not so good. If you check, 500,000 naira has passed through your account. So what that means is, because you are not consistent in overlooking and checking your expenses, automating your finance, money will come and go and you have nothing to show for it. So it is personal for me. You must succeed. You cannot understand. Your money must bear fruits. Don't eat all your money. Your money must bear fruits. And the only way your money can bear fruits is if you invest that money. So yes, you can chat with our wealth advisors. You can call them on the phone. But wealth advisors, the numbers you can see on that screen, just munch the screen of this live. Those numbers you can see on the screen, those numbers, you can call any of them, preferably chat with them on WhatsApp. They might not pick your call immediately. Many of you are in different countries. Time difference might happen. But if you drop a WhatsApp message, within 24 hours, they will reply you. Just let them know your budget. Don't hide. Some of you is like, I'll be using this example over and over again. You go and meet doctor, you not tell the doctor your full condition. It's not, you are doing yourself. Sandra, over to you.
Okay, thank you very much, ma'am, for answering that question. And there's something I was going to say. I actually wrote down a formula. I wrote it down. Says your income minus your savings minus your investment, whatever is left is what you have to spend. Because when you're talking about emergency and something can come up, when something you don't plan for comes up, it just reminded me of what happened earlier this month when my phone screen got bad. How did I know that
And
I could afford it? Because
that
thank
was
God
an
I've done all my
emergency.
savings. Thank God I've done all my savings and all. So when I went to Computer Village to find out how much it was going to cost to fix the screen, I was like, okay. Then I went home. I went to do all the plus and minus. I said, okay, at least I've done all. Thankfully, it happened at the point where I've done all my savings, all my investments had already gone. So I knew that, okay, what is left, I can be able to afford this. Whether I can afford, I could not. It was an emergency. I had to fix my phone screen. So I went ahead to do it. But I was just grateful that as at the time it happened, and also for the fact that I'd already done all the automations had already gone. Then there's something I'm going to add to all the points that we've given also. You can start with, I remember Chinyere, she's going to host tomorrow. There's something we do in the office every morning, daily reload. We come together, talk about any and everything. So currently we are reviewing why did I get broke after my salary? The book by Getting Broke After Payday, the book by Dr. Yemisi Adepoju. That's what we are reviewing. And I remember one time when we're talking about financial intelligence, and she mentioned that she was saving, I think, 500 naira every day because she used to buy Coke every day. And she started saving intentionally, started saving that Coke money, 500 in her OPay account. She put it it was also automated, and she put it at 500 naira every day, and she was surprised that at the end of the month, how much you could at the end of the year, how much you could have spent on Coke. She found that money. Yes, I remember her mentioning it. So it's automating savings also helps with discipline, being disciplined. Then one more thing I was going to add is that don't just feel comfortable with a particular amount. Yes, you can start with 1,000 naira every week. You can start with 5,000 naira every month. But at least every quarter, just try to increase it. Don't just stay there, because there's you might be earning more and you want, okay, it's already automated 10,000. It will go. Your income is increasing, but your automation is not increasing.
Why are you attacking me? Why are you attacking me? Because it's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair at all. My mutual that the truth is, and I try to be as honest as possible here because I don't want anybody to feel like we all have it figured out. We don't. We're work in progress, and I try to be as honest. Sometimes I've gotten a message from someone, and she was like, "You don't need to be very. Why are you so? You don't need to be this transparent with your story online. That's not everything you need to tell everybody." And I'm like, "It's a lie. People already look at us and feel like we're superhuman, and we have some insight." So in
Wow.
telling them the truth of my mistakes helps them to be able to say, "Oh, it's not that bad. Me sef, I don't even make this much mistake as TMO is making." And it makes people feel hope that they can also achieve the level of success they are seeing in our lives. Those of us that we are already out there and we look like we have arrived. So the truth is, I did a slash um when I resigned from TVC as the head of makeup and wardrobe. My salary was slashed by 100%, and I went into my savings with mutual benefits and I slashed it by like 60%. I slashed by
Mm.
60%. But my salary has increased since. I did not increase it back.
Because it's convenient.
So that's why when you just said what you said, it felt like a personal attack. But the truth is, I had opened up other forms of investment that I did not have
Mm.
before. But that particular one, I could have increased it. Actually, I can easily increase it, but I didn't. I just stuck to the one that I was already doing because it was easy. So when you mentioned it, it might seem passing, but if your income has increased and you did not go and review
Mm.
your investment, that's not a wise decision. You should be reviewing your investments. Keep stretching yourself to do more things with your money. I might not have increased my mutual benefit um, insurance savings I was doing for my children, but I opened up other investment vehicles across different other companies and I am consistent with them. So yeah, as I'm casting myself, I'm also patting myself in the back. You try, you try, you try.
Another thing with automation is when you're automating, you should tie that automation to a particular goal. For some of us that are
Mm.
parents, you can actually automate your of course I want to believe that we deduct that money, the rental rent to be
No,
paid on a
Sandra,
monthly basis
people don't deduct. Oh, people are
and invest
wishing
it.
3 months to salary. That's when they will start expecting. I've said this thing during Money Monday when I was really, really doing Money Monday. I was shouting it. Do not wait for miracle for your rent. Stop waiting till 2 months to your rent is due, 3 months to your rent is due. Start saving your rent every month in an investment vehicle that you can withdraw at the time it is due so that you will collect
Mm.
interest on the first 11, at least the first 10 months, you collect interest on your rent. Because if you were living abroad, you'd
And
have
that's
been
also
paying
you
every
paying
month.
yourself.
Another way of paying yourself. If you were living abroad, you'll be paying yourself. So if your rent is 2.5 million naira, or even let's say your rent is 1.2 million naira, every month you take aside 100,000 naira. What that means is
100,000.
by the third month, when you have 300,000, by the fourth month, you have interest on the 300,000. When you want to withdraw your 1.2, you're not withdrawing 1.2. In the minimum,
Mm.
you would have had like 10% on that money. In the minimum,
Yes.
you have 10% on that money, which means that you withdraw your 1.2 and you still have money there. Because if you lived abroad, you would have paid the landlord the money immediately anyway. So I think it's extreme. That point is so. I told you that Sandra is the queen of automating your finance. People don't give Sandra flowers, Joe. Sandra, continue, continue. I'm the one learning work now. That's you
Very
see,
soon
I'm eating
now.
the fruit of
No.
my labor. I have poured out so much. Now I am just sitting down here and I'm like, wow, thank you, Sandra. Wow, fantastic, Sandra. Oh my God, that is amazing, Sandra.
Okay, thank you very much, ma. And it's not just rent. Any recurring expenses, like me now, very soon I'll start automating for school fees.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to remind my husband to start automating for school fees, so let it not catch us by surprise. So any expense that you know that you are going to make, just automate it and
Mm-hmm.
split the money into, maybe you have to make it every year, split it into months. If it's every quarter, split it into divided by 4 and know how much you have to set aside every month so that we are not caught off guard. Because like I said before, automation is going to help you to be financially disciplined. You're not just going to be spending money anyhow, which is money that you see that you can spend anyhow. By the time those monies have left your account and you see what is there, that when you want to buy something, you check the account balance and say, "Mm-mm, I
You
can
will
wait.
just
This is
humble
not a."
yourself. Automating humbles you. Once you have
And
paid
not just
yourself first, you just tell yourself
not
not
just
today.
automating. I think
We
I think
shall
I think it was the first day one when you were like, we should start writing. We should print out our daily print out our bank
count
statement.
statement.
And
Mm-hmm.
what you said just made me. You said something that you'll be surprised at the amount that have passed through your account, because by the time you print out your account statement and you see total inflow and total debit, you'll be like, the first time I did it, I was surprised. So this amount of money have passed through this account. So
You did not know
what
you
did
are
I
rich.
spend it? What
You
what
are
did I
richer
spend it
than
on?
you know. Everybody watching me right now, you are richer than you know. You are just not tracking how rich you are. You are
Yeah.
extremely rich as compared to other people, or you're not tracking it. All right, continue, Sandra. That's a good reminder. If you haven't done it, print out your statement of account and go through it to know in 1 month, in 3 months, what has come in, what has gone out. You can even do for 6 months, January to June, to help you understand, so you can plan for how December will be. That by if January to June was like this, let me do a forecast of what July to December will be like, and set
Mm-hmm.
expectations for myself and set financial targets for myself. That by the end, because currently we have some investment opportunities that you can make a deposit of 500,000 naira and spread your balance by December. You can spread and pay 3 million naira by December, and it will be a stretch for some people and it will be easy peasy for other people. But you'll be able to say, I've achieved this. I started this payment in July. I finished buying this land by December. Everybody can at least own a plot of land by December through our flexible payment plan. And we're very, very gracious with our flexible payment plan to ensure that we cover everyone. I really, really love the idea of covering as many people as possible. But aside from that, I also always think about, like I said, our wealth advisors can guide you into the current offers that we have. We have cash-based investment right now. We rarely have cash-based partnership deals where people can partner with us and get like interest on their cash real estate investment. So that's something you should talk about. Then we have assets you can buy. Another thing you should talk about. But if you are someone who feels this money is not enough. It's not enough for me to buy. It's not enough. I don't have enough money to buy any house. TMO is just marketing. Become a salesperson, because from selling real estate you can earn money that you can use to acquire real estate easily. Last year we did all expense paid trip for one of our realtors. We've given realtors TV, car, AC, washing machine, cooker, kettle. Like, we have shot kit up people's houses almost completely, just from the sales they make, as apart from.
This is my own TV.
Oh, that's your TV.
My own TV from my.
From your sales. So we cover every we you can it can literally change your life. You can actually change your life if you want to become a realtor with us, selling genuine real estate properties, like selling our offers. Just check out the number of Antonia is scrolling on the screen right now. Become a realtor and learn how to earn minimum of ₦1 million per month. Talk to Antonia. You see Antonia's number on the screen. It's scrolling, so you need to munch the screen. Talk to Antonia, get the details from Antonia, and she would put you in on how to register with us as a realtor and guide you through our training. We are going to host an open house on the 31st of July. If you are in Lagos, I'd love to host you. I'd love to connect with you. 31st of July. Let us connect together at the in our office in Magodo. So send a message to Antonia. You can register. We'll host you. We can only take 30 people. So the earlier, the better. We lock it down. If you are not able to join us physically, you can register for online. But trust me, physical is always more interesting. This is an open house where you can ask me any question on how you can blow in real estate, and we can break it down for you as well. I hope you've learned a few things. To recap all the things we've shared today, Sandra, please.
For the recap, number one, we emphasized on automating all your savings, your investments, using saving apps or banking apps. If you don't have one, go to the bank. Number two, do not just don't be convenient saving a particular amount. Try as much as possible to increase it as your income increases. So stretch. Then number three, after when your income comes after your savings and your investments, what you have left is what you have to spend. So you don't spend before your income or investment. We also
Thank
mentioned
you,
that
thank you,
financial
thank you.
automated savings helps you build discipline and
Yeah,
tie your automation to a particular goal. Yeah,
fantastic.
that's
That's
actually
everything in a nutshell. Fantastic. Thank you all so much. Don't forget to talk to our wealth advisors. Their number is on the screen. Don't forget to how will I put it? Don't forget to ooh um don't forget to reach out to us if you want to invest into real estate. I always recommend you do that. What other investments can one do back at home that will give returns? We've answered that question already. I've replied you. I think we've answered all the questions. Thank you for all your questions. Thank you for engaging. Please don't forget to share the video. If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe and share. This, I'm so happy we were able to stream on Instagram today. Lock it down. Going forward, we'll always stream on Instagram and you'll see our co-host. Thank you so much, Sandra, for your time. Thank you for sharing your wealth of knowledge with us, Sandra, the guru. I can't wait to host Chinyere tomorrow. Chinyere is a very, very
thank you.
different vibe. Would love to bring her on board as well. I'll see you all tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Yes, thank you. Bye bye.